Somewhere on a used car lot right now, one SUV is carrying a reliability score researchers almost never see outside vehicles, costing twice as much. It's not a fluke. It's not a one-off unit that happened to survive. The data says this SUV, in the right years, is built to outlast almost everything parked around it. And yet it's priced like an economy crossover. Not because anything is wrong with it, because of a badge. A name that quietly talks buyers out of taking it seriously, while the actual engineering underneath tells a completely different story. This is happening across the used SUV market right now. The vehicles seniors are being pointed toward on dealer lots are often not the ones the data actually supports. And the ones that are backed by the numbers, they're sitting 2 rows over, ignored, undervalued, and getting harder to find every month as more buyers start comparing notes online. Today, we're counting down 5 SUVs that fit that exact pattern. Real reliability data, specific years to target and years to avoid, and one final pick so overlooked, it may not stay this cheap much longer. Let's get into it. Number 5, the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. If there's one SUV that shows up on almost every reliability study without exception, it's this one. Toyota's 2.5-liter dynamic force engine uses dual injection to prevent the carbon buildup that plagues a lot of modern direct-injected engines. And the hybrid system pairing it has one of the longest, most proven durability records of any hybrid drivetrain sold worldwide. The years that matter, target 2021 through 2024. Toyota fully redesigned the RAV4 for 2026, and a first-year redesign always carries unknowns. New components, new software, no track record yet. The smart move is letting that generation prove itself for a few years, while the outgoing hybrid, already backed by millions of trouble-free miles, does the job today. On the used lot, check 3 things. First, on gas-only trims, feel for hesitation or rough shifts from the 8-speed automatic, a known soft spot on 2019 through 2021 models. Second, confirm through the VIN that any outstanding fuel pump recall was completed. Third, on hybrids past 100,000 miles, a quick battery health check is worth the 20 minutes, even though these traction batteries have an excellent long-term track record. The trade-off here is price. Because everyone already knows the RAV4 Hybrid is dependable, it holds its value better than almost anything on this list. You're paying a premium for peace of mind. For some buyers, that's exactly the right trade. Number 4, the Honda CR-V Hybrid. ARP has ranked the CR-V among the easiest small SUVs to get in and out of. And that single detail matters more than most spec sheets once mobility becomes a daily consideration. Wide opening doors, a seat height close to hip level, and a low flat step-in make this one of the least physically demanding SUVs owned. But here's the detail that separates a smart buy from an expensive mistake. The 5th generation CR-V's 1.5-liter turbo, sold from 2017 onward, had a documented oil dilution issue, fuel seeping past the piston rings and thinning the oil, worst on 2017 and 2018 models. Honda addressed it with software updates, and J.D. Power's reliability index shows the 2020 through 2022 models recovering into the mid-80s. Still, there's a simpler fix: buy the hybrid. It skips the turbo entirely, uses a naturally aspirated engine paired with an electric drive, sidesteps the oil dilution problem completely, and returns 35 to 40 miles per gallon in real-world driving. If you're still considering a non-hybrid turbo model, pull the dipstick and check for a gasoline smell. And watch whether oil level is rising instead of dropping. That's your warning sign, not a passing one. Also confirm the software update was applied through service records. Solid used CR-V hybrids are trading in the low to mid 20,000 range right now. For the combination of easy entry, strong visibility, and no engine drama, it's one of the most broadly recommendable SUVs on the used market. Number 3, the Subaru Forester. Outward visibility is one of the most underrated factors in senior vehicle safety, and the current Forester generation, running from 2019 onward, is built around it. Thin pillars, tall glass, and doors that open wide and high mean less twisting, less climbing, and a clearer view of everything around the vehicle. All-wheel drive comes standard, along with Subaru's EyeSight Safety Suite, Automatic emergency braking and adaptive cruise included even on the base trim. The engine is intentionally simple, a naturally aspirated boxer 4 with no turbo to fail, capable of running 200,000 to 300,000 miles with proper maintenance. But model year selection matters here more than almost anywhere else on this list. Skip 2014 and 2015 outright. Both were known for oil consumption problems and early CVT trouble. The dependable window is 2020 through 2024, after Subaru resolved both issues. Before buying, accelerate firmly on the test drive and feel for any shudder from the CVT. Smoothness is the signal you want. Ask directly whether the oil has ever needed topping off between changes. Hesitation in that answer is a red flag. Inspect the windshield closely, since these are known to crack easily, and replacement isn't cheap once the eyesight camera requires recalibration. And on 2019 through 2021 models specifically, test the battery and climate system thoroughly, since some owners reported issues in that window. The Forester isn't flashy, and it doesn't try to be. It's built for confidence behind the wheel, which for a lot of drivers matters more than horsepower ever will. Number 2, the Lexus RX 350. This is where badge perception and engineering reality split furthest apart. The RX 350, built on Toyota's mechanical foundation, delivers a genuinely upscale, quiet ride without carrying the repair costs typically associated with luxury ownership. The detail that decides whether this is a smart buy or a costly one. Buy the 2016 through 2022 model, specifically the V6. That generation uses a 3.5-liter timing chain V6 with no turbo to fail, one of the most durable 6-cylinder engines Toyota has built. In 2023, Lexus redesigned the RX and switched to a 2.4-liter Turbo 4, and early owners have already reported electric door handle failures in cold weather, premature brake and rotor wear, and cold start issues. The older V6 isn't just cheaper, it's the more dependable choice, which is rare for a used luxury vehicle. J.D. Power gives the RX a predicted reliability score around 81 out of 100. They're great tier, with owners averaging well under one unscheduled repair per year. Maintenance costs run under $8,000 over 10 years, less than half of what a comparable German SUV typically demands. Before buying, confirm it's the V6, not the 2023 Plus Turbo. Front struts commonly start wearing between 80,000 and 120,000 miles, so listen for clunks over bumps. Check brake wear closely. A gently driven example will show minimal use, and the strongest find is a one-owner car serviced on schedule. Those units drive like new vehicles at used prices. That leaves the SUV we opened this video with, and it's the one most likely to change in price the moment this information spreads. Number 1, the Buick Envision. The reputation attached to this badge is exactly why the opportunity exists. The second-generation Envision, built from 2021 onward, shares its 2.0-liter turbo engine and 9-speed automatic with the Cadillac XT4. Genuine near-luxury engineering under a name most buyers overlook entirely. RepairPal rates the Envision 5 out of 5 for reliability, ranking it first out of 32 midsize SUVs. Average annual repair and maintenance cost sits around $318, compared to roughly $494 for the class average. Owners report unscheduled repairs about 0.2 times per year, versus close to 1.0 for competitors, and the odds of any repair being major sit near 5% compared to 14% class-wide. A loaded 2021 to 2023. Envision that stickered above $40,000 new is currently trading in the low to mid $20,000 used. Before buying, sit in it and do several full in and out cycles, since hip height and comfort vary person to person. On refreshed models, climate and shifter controls moved onto the touchscreen and steering column. Make sure that layout works for you before committing. Cargo space is modest at around 25 cubic feet, so measure if you're regularly hauling mobility equipment. And because these are built in China, electronics are the most likely point of failure. So test every screen, camera, and driver assist feature thoroughly before signing anything. This is the SUV that started this entire list. Quiet, near luxury, dramatically underpriced for what it actually delivers. And as more buyers start comparing notes on forums and used car marketplaces, that pricing gap has historically been the first thing to close. So there they are. 5 SUVs the market has quietly overlooked, and 5 specific windows of years that separate a smart buy from an expensive mistake. If you're actively cross-shopping any of these right now, drop the exact year and trim you're considering in the comments. It'll shape exactly what we dig into next. The badge on the hood will never tell you the full story. The data underneath it always will.